to the No Invite Podcast. Yeah.
Season 4, The Process.
Y'all already know what it is. It's a motherfucking special occasion. We are back. And as you can see, we got everybody. The building is almost full. You know what I'm saying? The team is strong, you know. A lot of oral fixations going on right now, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. But it is the new motherfucking season. So I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I had to, little celebration for the new season. We are at season 4 right now. This season, you know, every year and for the people that don't know, got Hot Mama.
Hey.
HT Mama for the people that don't know. But you know, every year we do a new season, you know, at the podcast, and every motherfucking season we name it, we give it a theme, you know. It's like, and it's all usually based on what we see and what we do. And basically, like I said, it's really out of my deeply disturbed mind. So I'm just lucky that y'all rock with me when it comes to this shit, right? But we named it The Process because that's where we at, you know, season 4. We're still a young podcast. If you think about it, it's 4 seasons, which is actually 4 years. It's not young really, but it is young because we're still developing. We're still kind of not fully formed yet, actually. We're still like a little fetus inside a womb. You know what I mean? Just growing slowly.
Unless we count dog years.
What? We count dog years, then we old as fuck then, but nobody counting dog years right now. You know what I mean? But it's season 4. We got a lot of new shit though. We calling it The Process though, for a lot of different reasons, but part of it is because, you know, we're here, we working, we doing what the fuck we supposed to do, and you guys are going to see changes like always. You know, y'all know already the podcast doesn't stay still for very long. You know, things are always moving and we're always constantly trying to progress like last season and get into a full form, you know, and most of y'all know what that is. But, you know, if y'all don't know, maybe we could elaborate a little something though. But how are you feeling about this new season and the possibility of you driving this motherfucker, Ann?
I feel amazing. I just don't know. I got some shit for y'all though.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm not gonna be eating no pineapple while we like talking, but I do want y'all to know a little secret, right? This is like, I guess, the first secret of the new season.
What's that?
For the women, you know, eating pineapple, you basically are what you eat. And if you eat a lot of fruit, it'll keep your coochie sweet. I know for the girls like me that like to get head, you have to eat a lot of fruit.
And already lining them up and shit, huh? And this is, you know, I mean, like I said, we're never beyond shameless plugs. So if you got to plug your vagina on the podcast, I guess, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. I get it. You know what I mean? You got to let them know out there, right? You got to let them know what they getting.
I know my side job is playing in coochie, so waxing them and stuff. So I'm telling you as an expert.
You know, benefits.
I know the benefits of eating fruit. Pineapple have you real nice and juicy down there.
All right. Coochie tips. That's so that coochie tips. That's gonna be the new segment on the No Invite podcast. You know what I mean? Since we're talking about new shit for the season, what other new shit y'all want to see on the podcast this season? What other shit can we give them besides tips for the cooch?
Well, we can give them tips for the coochie. We can also give them some. We could give the men some helpful hints for the D, because you know certain foods are an aphrodisiac. It will keep you long and strong, and some men need that help. They really do. Like,
yeah. It happens. You know what I mean? To the best of them.
I want to see video. I want to see us on video. That's what I want.
That's what you want for this season?
Yeah, that's what I want for this
season. Talking about the podcast, right?
All of the above. No, I'm just kidding.
So she wants to see all of us on video, and I don't know how it's gonna happen. You know, what I mean,
I got some videos I can send you.
I just gotta clarify. You know, I just gotta clarify. That's all, because it's like, you know, I mean, she's a fucking scumbag over here. So I make sure we can talk about the same shit.
I'm open. You know, the snap is popping.
I believe you. But yeah,
God, my last snap that I posted after the podcast got so many reviews about her homegirl's ass.
Oh yeah. See, sex sells. You know, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, like I said, we all resort to our primal, things that we need in our lives. You know what I mean, to keep us rolling. I definitely want to see video, and I'm glad that you brought that up because that's going to be part of the goal is to get get these podcasts that we do in these moments, these viral moments that and I know are fucking hilarious, and everybody that hears them that laughs their ass off at them and shit, and all the feedback. We trying to get them viral moments, but we trying to get them a visual aspect for people to actually see it.
People, to see how Anne enjoys this pineapple as she eats it, bro, because I believe everything she says.
And she's trying her hardest not to make noise too while she's eating that motherfucker. Hey, y'all. It's my fault. It's my fault. I told her, I was like, I don't like nobody eating, podcast etiquette, nobody eating on the podcast while we're trying to record, because obviously the people listening, they got the headphones in, and I don't know. I mean, some might, some
I mean, chew
that fucking.
Listen, the sound of somebody eating
ASMR shit.
That sound of like.
Some people dig it.
Yeah, because some people like wet pussy. So, I mean, it just goes.
I mean, that sound doesn't bother me. It only bothers me when it's like I see somebody's mouth open chewing fucking, pizza or some shit. It's like, come on, man. It's like, close your fucking mouth. We eat.
Well, if it makes you feel better, that piece of pineapple I just sucked.
Okay. That's what I'm noticing, and that's what I'm wanting to put out there. You know what I mean? Is like on the videos, you're gonna be able to see the way she picks up the pineapple.
Amazing,
amazing. Like, you gotta suck all the juices out of it before you just get to chewing. It's like, I don't know, like when you sucking a dick, you want to like suck it till you feel the vein at the bottom pulsate, so you know that it's gonna burst in your mouth. Like, yeah, that's how I feel about my pineapples.
See, this is where I fucked up at. Like, I you know what I mean? I'm trying to like crack jokes and shit, and then you guys get off into some crazy shit. Like, I mean,
not me. No, that's Anne this time, and maybe it's her hormones.
But I see you co-signing though. You over there like, yeah, shaking. You see her though? She was like, I thought she was gonna start fucking spitting the flow after this. Like after you start getting in cipher mode and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
I did. I started getting inspired. I was like, damn, and then what? Anne? Like, I told you, I believe everything you say.
Yes. I love it.
Well, so all right. Coochie tips for the new year.
Back on track.
But wait. I want to make sure everybody know it cannot be canned pineapples. It has to be fresh pineapple.
Oh.
Because canned pineapples are filled with a bunch of bullshit to actually keep them on the shelf for so long. It has to be a fresh pineapple, and once it's nice and golden, you cut it, put it up. Oh, my mouth is watering thinking about it.
I'm over here like eating up every word you say. I'm like, how do you know? Like, what color?
The more golden, the better it is. The sweeter it'll be.
You could just put you could tell when they're ripe is when you go to the top and just pluck a leaf out like this. If it comes right out, it's ripe.
Can you do that at the grocery store?
Yeah, it's just
you guys. I feel really judgy when I go to the grocery store and I choose certain apples over the other apples. Seriously, I'm like, oh, you're not good enough. Get out of here. And then I choose this other apple.
Ugly scum. Stay back on the fucking shelf. Damn, you're fucking foul, bro. Like
I'm hella picky about my fruit.
You really judge like that? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, though. Like, don't feel bad for. I'm honestly on some bullshit, on some real shit.
Things, right?
You're not supposed to. You're paying for that. You're paying for that, and you're gonna pay for the best possible product that you could get. A lot of them they get damaged in traffic. When they're getting to the store, so it's not like they intentionally trying to sell them to you. They just put them out there, and they don't look through every apple. So don't feel bad. Shit, fuck that.
So
shit.
basically, you saying some of the fruit is ran through.
I mean, isn't everybody's fruit ran through? Is there? I don't. You know what I mean? Everybody's fruit's a little ran through, don't you think? Yeah, it all got smiles on it. Some's a little more bruised than others. Some people's fruit's more bruised than others. You know what I'm saying? Some shit's a little too ripe, and some shit's just right there. You know what I mean? See, now y'all got me on some bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm talking about.
Another day.
Let's see if you guys didn't know what I was talking about.
Yes. So yes.
It all leads back to the vagina. Yeah.
Always and forever.
Yeah, it was. Never mind. But yeah, the new year, new season, It's the process. You know, join us as we allow ourselves to continue to grow and give you guys what you want. And it's really just this real fucking talking ridiculous shit and trying our best not to get in trouble while we do that, you know. Although some of us try a little less harder than others, you know, or maybe not. Maybe it's just some of us just got haters, more dick sucking ass fuck face haters that, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I mean?
That one.
I do.
But hey, as long as they run the numbers up, like if you're listening to every single fucking thing trying to catch something that we say, at least they running the numbers up. You know what I mean?
And facts.
You know what I mean?
I
y'all had to
like,
drop a what you call that, a review and all that shit and rate us. You know, it don't matter.
Right, good or bad, we still want to know that you're listening.
You know what I mean? Mash that button.
I love your guys' energy like that. Eh?
We got. See, look, it's not about being an asshole or being cocky. You know what it is? You have to first and foremost, before anything, have confidence in yourself and have that belief in yourself. And just like at the store, you should always be confident that look, this is whether you or whoever, however you got your money was hard earned, and it's okay to be picky when it comes to that. That's the whole thing that we live in. You know, you don't have to feel bad for going out and getting what you want. You know how you get it. You know, if it's questionable, then you might feel bad about that. But at the end of the day, if you do it right and you know you deserve it and you've been doing good and you're getting blessings, a lot of times, like I tell people all the time, people don't know how to handle blessings. So we self-sabotage. You feel me?
Facts.
It starts going good. We're like, oh, we're waiting for the bottom to drop out. And sometimes you got to embrace that in order to get to the next level and understand like, yo, this is weird. I'm not used to this. This is kind of scary. But on the other side of that, is, you know, that unknown territory, and you got to be out your comfort zone in order for you to grow. So
I deserve the good apple.
You deserve the bomb apple. You feel me? You know, don't get me wrong. If you like them bruised, then yeah, you know.
I mean, there's benefits to bruised apples.
Nothing wrong with a little experience. You feel me?
The bruised apples are for like baking with, right?
Yeah, and didn't they say mold is what they use to make penicillin?
Yeah,
makes you feel better.
Yeah, because I mean,
interesting. So every apple has a purpose.
Everything. I'm really on one of those. Everything on earth has a purpose, and so much shit that we lost, like so much natural shit that we could be using instead of what we use now to cleanse ourselves and to really everything that's fucked up with humanity is because we're doing shit out of convenience. You know, it got to be convenient. So the more convenient we try to make shit, the more unnatural the shit that we make is, and then the more side effects of consuming and using these unnatural things. It's just, you know, we got to try to lean more. If I want something for because, you know, like, I mean, we're going to go into a lot of shit, but, you know, if I want something for the fucking new year, I want motherfuckers to stop playing and acting like they got the rest of their life to get their shit going. You know what I mean? It's time. It's now or never, baby. Let's go. Jump this
man. That's why this process. I really do like the title of this season, The Process, because I feel like I've been in like a season of change, and embracing the process has been a little bit more difficult than I thought. Like in my head, I know I could do it. I know I'm ready for it. But I kind of am, I think in my head, I am ready for like step 15 when I'm probably only at like 10. Mm-hmm. So just embracing the process, the highs, the lows. It's scary and it's a lot, but it's like, okay, I'm just trucking along. I'm like the little engine that could.
Yeah, you are. And I think all of us are trying to get somewhere in life, whether it's just either physically, mentally, spiritually, or financially and other shit. You know, everybody got a destination that they're trying to be at. You know, but we also gotta live in the moment. You know, we know where we're headed. We're laying down them tracks to get there, and we need to be in the moment. And we also need to appreciate, like I said, man, you just gotta appreciate the opportunity. You know, that's the New Year's shit. That's the New Year resolution is appreciate the opportunities and the blessings, but accept them though. Understand that we deserve them. You know, it's like if we believe in whatever we believe in, we know that there's a you know, we something's looking out for us or whatever the case might be. You know, and when something good happens to us, just because we've had a lot of bad shit happen in our life, that doesn't mean that, oh, this good happened. That means something bad's gonna happen now. Like, right. That's like a lot of like people that I know, and you know, a lot of survivor's guilt out here. People that I know that grew up with a lot of childhood trauma and even a lot of adult trauma. You know, so it's like I think that people have to start allowing themselves to no matter how, you know what I mean, that when something comes your way, it ain't by mistake. So you should embrace it and accept it and not always think that it's all downhill from here, you know?
Listen, I don't have survivor's guilt. Everything that comes to me, I have worked my ass off and I deserve it. So that's why I tell everybody, be good to me on my way up, because you don't know how I'm going to respond to you.
Up. And we talking about being humble and all this shit. And it's like, yeah, I was cool, you know what I'm saying, till I got my first $1 million and I was gone.
No, but I do tell people that you should treat the ones on your way up just as good, because that ladder goes in both directions. Just the same way you can go up, you go back down. But on the flip side, I also tell those people, remember how you fucked me over? I'm going to repay you.
Yeah. And likes to be the hand of karma, you know what I'm saying? Pushing people off the ledge and shit like that. But I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, but that's not, but at the same time, I don't judge you. You got to do what you got to do, and fuck that shit. I'm just the type of person that's like, when it comes to stuff like that, it's like, yo, it don't matter who you are, where you are, you got to treat people, you know, as they put themselves, you know, what categories they put themselves in your life. And if you're doing out and you're doing good with people and trying your best, that's all. I mean, ain't nobody gonna take advantage of me, but you know, at the same time, I'm gonna try to be always a positive, you know. So if you fuck with me and you get my wrath, that means that your ass really asked for that shit, because I told your ass that I was being cool. You know what I mean? And
that's what I'm saying. We be trying to be. I feel like, in all honesty, all three of us, we're really good people and we're very humble. Until you make us show you that we really shouldn't be humble. We should be flexing our shit, but whatever.
Yeah. Seriously.
But I mean, you know.
Hot mama, I'm not even gonna front to you. We're losing you right now. You
keep freezing, baby girl.
You're getting choppy, real choppy. Oh. So I don't know if
I'm sorry.
You might be out of data or something. You know what I'm saying?
You said out of data?
No, I don't know.
No, I'm on my hotspot. Can you guys hear me right now?
Yeah, but you're breaking in and out.
Ooh, boo. I'm gonna check my hotspot. You guys.
Now you sound like T-Pain. Now you gotta start singing I'm Sprung. Yo, so look, we're gonna keep it moving though. While Hot Mama gets her things together, hopefully she muted her mic. While she gets herself together, we're gonna keep it moving. So, Ann, what else do you want to see for the podcast? Being that you are host as well as, you know, producer, because you help come up with ideas and a lot of other things that we do. So what more do you want to see?
I definitely want to see us go to video, because I want a reason to get glammed up. Like, I want a whole glam squad, like, for real. But I think what I would love to see happen this year or this season.
You look better. You're moving better.
Yeah, we see you blinking a lot.
Yeah, you're like responsive. You know how you can tell when somebody's choppy is their like delayed response. So you're good. Go ahead, Ann.
But one of the things that I would love to be able to see, especially like when we do interviews or something, is I enjoyed the live audience. So if we can kind of every so often have a live audience and really hear their real-time responses and reactions, I thought that was super dope. So I would like to see that.
I think so too. And that's kind of something that I've been contemplating, because I think once we move to video format, I think that's going to be mandatory. I still want to do it during audio, but the only thing is that when it comes to that stuff is that we just have to make sure that we stay in the moment. You dig what I'm saying? But other than that, I totally dig that. You know, I think that some of the most funniest shit that we've done, we're actually lucky enough to have somebody in the building in the studio audience of some sort, and it's always more funnier because. Yeah, it's like we're used to each other talking crazy. So it's not really shocking to us. And then you get a visitor in here and they're like, holy shit, like you said that or what the fuck? Like, and it's a whole different reaction. Or we bring up some shit that just somebody probably never thought of or maybe thought of it the same way. And they're like, oh, you guys think like that too? It's just mind blowing to them. It's like, it's funny to us because we're like, yo, we talk this shit all the time. This is what we do.
Right. Like I would love to see even like, I'm probably going to ask and post it. Probably going to post and ask for a response. I want to know how many women knew that pineapple would make your pussy sweet.
I knew that it makes guys come taste yummy, but I didn't know that it makes me taste. I mean, I figured that what I consume is going to, you are what you eat type of thing. But I didn't really know that pineapple was, but I knew that it makes guys taste yummy.
Have you ever tasted yourself?
I did earlier today, baby.
I would say she could only be talking to one person. She ain't definitely talking to me.
Right. I'm sorry, hot mama, because I know for damn sure.
That's why I'm just waiting for. I'm like, you gonna answer or you what's going on?
I'm sorry, you guys.
When you go ahead.
The weather here.
Don't apologize. This ain't the.
It's making the. See, I'm sorry, you guys. It's making the internet choppy, and we should have just done this in person.
It's all good.
You still can. I can pull up right now.
I'm gonna tell you like this: we gonna rock till the wheels fall off. When it starts getting crazy, where you really can't, because you've been coming in clear so far, and you're not really choppy. So it's just just a little delay on some audio, a little nothing, but it ain't even nothing though. So by all means, like go ahead, keep going with what you're saying. This definitely ain't got nothing to do with me.
And you were somewhere.
Where was I?
No, you were talking about doing a survey about if women knew about that.
I want to do a survey of how many people know that like what really is eating fresh fruit. It makes your pussy sweeter.
So I've heard of that on both accounts. You know what I'm saying? For men and women, that shit works. I heard about that, but I ain't never been like, girl, what you eat? Like, you eating fruit right now? I'm gonna come eat your pussy, or you know what I mean? Like, and also, look, I heard some shit though, and I want you to let me know. I heard some shit. They said eating pussy is bad for you. Is that?
That's a lie.
I'm gonna tell you why they said this though, and I've heard it a couple times.
Bad for you,
they said pussy.
Bad for you.
They said pussy has chemicals in it or something in it that could give a man or a woman throat cancer.
Throat cancer?
That's what I heard.
Look, a pussy that has
like some kind of
disease
disease
in it, whatever you eat will go in your throat, and yes, it can translate to that. So
there's been cases of I've heard of that.
Let's not eat all pussies. Only the clean ones.
Is that why? But that's why to us the importance of the smell test. You feel me? That motherfucker smells cool.
Yeah, but some girls smell like what they eat. They eat a bunch of bullshit and they smell like bullshit.
Yeah, it smell like when they smell like a fucking junior bacon cheeseburger and some potato wedges.
I knew this girl who would drink soda all the time and eat like trash, and she had one of the best tasting pussies that I tasted ever. And I don't know, I was really surprised because she didn't drink a lot of water, and I'm like big on drinking water, and I don't know, I just thought that was interesting. Maybe
she just must have had some bomb ass pussy then. That's all I can say. Her shit was just, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? But look,
maybe she
and you never know, like I don't know, because I met a couple of females that they smelled like they ain't never ate a fruit a day in their life, and it smelled like it.
Oh my God, ew.
The adventures continue. Like, you know
I've never, like, I swear to God, in my life, I have never, ever in my life had a complaint about an odor.
That's good.
Ever.
Good,
I don't think that.
So when I hear girls, I'm like,
you don't think they do?
I don't think most people do. Like, I don't think that most. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's depends on.
You tell me you don't think most pussy stank, or you don't think that most people get complaints? Like, people are like too shy to tell them.
I don't think that most people get complaints. I feel like, because I'm sure there's like a lot of pussies that don't smell good, but I'm feeling like, I don't know. There's like, I've never like really kicked it with a lot of people who were like, man, people tell me that my pussy stinks. I don't know. I've never really hung around with people. You're never going to
get... see, that's the thing. That's the hardest thing about having a chick with a stinky ass coochie. Because if I could smell it, you could smell it. So you're already lying to yourself saying that you don't smell it. So it's like, you know what I mean? They're not going to go out there and just admit and be like, yeah, my pussy stinks. You're already in denial. And so when it comes to that, it's like, I get it. But as a member of the male delegation, I would like to, throw my hat in there and say that there is a lot of stanky coochie walking around out there. I'm sure that there's probably stanky dick walking around there. Stank dick. You know what I mean? There's some stank dick.
I don't want to talk
I
about
woke up with stank dick. You feel me? But I mean, I'm just saying I could only speak for what I know. Like I said, and I'm not saying all coochie stunk, but I you know what I mean? There's been times where I was just like, God damn, like, you don't smell that? And it's just a turn off, bro. It's like, nah. And sometimes, war stories, fucking PTSD right now. Hey, the sweat. We lost Anne. Oh, well, maybe she'll jump back in, damn it. And look, we thought we were going to lose you. We thought it was going to be you that went down, and it turned out to be Anne. It's like that in war sometimes.
I'm blaming it on those damn kids. I swear, I'm sure it is.
Got a disconnect. She's gonna beat them kids and shit. She didn't want nobody to hear that shit.
Jump back on and be like, man, the motherfucking kids.
Jump back on with a sweat. She done broke a sweat, beating that ass.
Don't I know it?
But nah. So although that theory's been out there, I don't think it's like 100%. I feel like it does. It applies, but it probably don't apply to everybody. Because
I should just count my blessings then.
In my mind, I really feel like not that many people take care of themselves and eat fruit like that and berries and juices and all that shit. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people that probably do, but it's not. I don't think it's enough. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people are unhealthy as fuck. Once again, it comes to convenience and scumbagness. You gotta, turn this up to 10, scumbag meter to at least a 10. You know what I mean on that one. But I don't know what's going on with Anne. I hope she's okay.
Well, you like Anne and I told you guys what we wanted to see from the 4th season. What are you hoping to get out of or to see in the 4th season?
In the 4th season, I'm just trying to see growth. Like always, want to make sure that we are going in the right direction. I want to see more of Anne taking a like how she put it, a spearhead role in the podcast. I do have a lot of other things, and I'm constantly putting more stuff on my plate because I'm on my own personal journey of growth and evolution and career wise as well, and expansion as far as like and creatively what I'm trying to do. So I want the podcast to continue to exist and with Anne as the focal point and like maybe one or two other people along with her, to continue the podcast and continue this platform, because it is a platform not only for us to sit here and talk crazy as fuck, but it's also a platform for the artists. That's kind of initially part of the reason why I created this, is so I could put a light and exposure on artists that I like, artists that I know, and give my point of view on shit that nobody really gives a fuck about. But hey, somebody like it. You feel
Somebody's
me?
listening.
Somebody's listening. Obviously, no, they listening, because if they weren't, I'd be like, you know what, it's time to pack this shit up, y'all. Let's go do something else. Let's go see if we're good at fucking scamming or something. But find out what else is good. I'm gonna start my OnlyFans, and it's just gonna be feet pics. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, do you have pretty feet?
No. I don't like no feet. So if you ask me, I don't like feet, period. But what I'm saying is, it's just that I'm a dude. Who the fuck? I mean, I'm sure there's a market out there, but you're not gonna see me taking no fucking feet pics like for OnlyFans and shit. It was a joke. You know what I'm saying?
It was just it led to imagination. I was like, anywho.
Feet are horrible, bro. Feet are terrible, especially dude feet. It's like, I mean, feet on a woman is cool because it's like, they especially if they look nice and feminine and, proportion and shit, but nah, nobody want to see no dude feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You just leave your socks on.
They're just there. Don't mind them. They're just there. You know what I'm saying?
They just help me walk around.
They're just a vital part of my fucking everyday life, but I just think they're hideous for some reason. I think hands are hideous too, though.
Do you?
Look at this shit. Fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah,
So,
I feel it. I'm definitely not a fan of my hands. I feel like I have like man hands for sure. Like they're very large for a woman's hands, I feel.
You think so?
Hell yeah, they are. If I put them next to like women's hands, most of the time I usually win with
That's just the dude like, what up? Like, what's
I mean,
up,
I
baby?
guess it's kind of good
Spoon
for
their
like
hand.
other things, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like when I'm just walking around town, I just like got these fucking like fuck me fingers or something. I don't know.
Hot mama with the sausage fingers all over the booty, like, what's happening? That's what's up. Okay, so look, obviously I don't know what's going on with Ann. I ain't getting no requests back. She ain't hollered back, man. So we don't know what's going on with her. So we're gonna keep it moving. And it's the new year. It's the first podcast also of the new year. That's kind of the reason why I changed the whole seasons, because we used to change over in October, but I was like, we're gonna start at the top of the year, start fresh. How do you feel? How you feeling about this new year? Are you feeling yourself when it comes to the new year, or do you feel like it's the same shit?
Honestly, I'm feeling myself in a whole new level.
Oh well.
Yeah. To elaborate is please do. I've always felt like a scumbag, right? And I probably am a scumbag. Like a lot of people would probably consider me a scumbag. But I'm really embracing it this year. Like last year, I didn't embrace it too much. Last year, I was like, I don't know, just still kind of like ashamed of pieces of me. And moving forward, I'm not, because I'm a really good person. Like, and just because I'm a scumbag, that's just like one part of me, And
You're
I don't know.
multifaceted scumbag.
Yeah, totally. And so I'm kind of like going into this new year, like a whole new heart, like kind of just like open to the possibilities, like of what accepting myself is going to look like, because it's really hard to after 30 so years of being told that like parts of me are wrong or bad or, and so I don't know. I'm super excited. I'm loving it.
That's dope. That's dope. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you found that you're growing, because that's what it sounds like you're doing. It sounds like you're growing, and you are, on a whole new journey and stuff. I know that the new year's coming, and I know somebody told me that your podcast is on its way too. So I'm excited to hear what you got going on. We're always going to be, you could always come on here and talk about the podcast too. And anybody that's listening to this, I invite them to go listen to your podcast, although your podcast is going to be different than this one. So,
it's going to be a lot more tamed than I kind of was thinking, but it's a good thing, because I'm too wild. Like I'm way too wild, and some of the things that I want to talk about probably should be recorded anyway. So,
well, I mean, yeah, you're right. You're definitely worried about that, and the good thing is that if you got some balance on your podcast. So, for instance, I used to be the wild one, and Patty used to be the one to calm my ass down. And then we got Ann on here, and then it turns out Ann's the fucking wild one, and it's just I'm like right behind her though, like I'm on some shit too, but not like her. And you kind of like the voice of reason, and then when Patty comes around, she's like the voice of reason in a sense. So, yeah, I feel that. You got to have some balance, because
gotta have that balance, because when Tim and I recorded, he totally was just letting me be out of pocket. Like he totally allows me to just be out of pocket. Like, promotes it.
I kind of want to hear that. If I can be able to hear that session though, I kind of want to hear that shit.
Oh, you'll have to show me how to send the file through GarageBand.
That's hilarious.
It was pretty fun, but it was definitely I don't know. Anywho, so come Side Chick Day. There's going to be a new episode of some shenanigans out with my voice and another person's voice that I won't put too much of it out there yet, because it's
a
really
surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise. It's in the makings, but like just know that there's something coming. Side Chick Day, and it's going to be juicy.
So that's February 15th, right?
Oh, you know what day that is?
Who doesn't? And if you don't know, you might be a side chick.
And now you know.
If you don't know, now you know you might be a side chick. But no, most definitely, that's dope. I'm looking forward to. Do you have a name yet, or do you not want to announce that yet?
No. We're not going to do the name yet, neither. Just because we're going to keep it super juicy and under wraps. And when it gets closer to February, perhaps I'll say be on the lookout for blah blah blah. But in the meantime, we're just gonna call it blah blah blah.
I fuck with it. I ain't even mad at you. Congratulations. I hope you guys keep rocking, and doing everything you do. You definitely gotta come talk to us about it. Let us know what because it's gonna be.
I hope to be here still too, because I love shooting this shit with you guys. Oh, if you kick me out, I'm gonna be mad at you.
Kick nobody out, but you ain't gotta go home.
It's no invite. I'm just gonna show up.
Exactly, just pull up. You know what I mean? That's basically.
I'm gonna knock on your window.
Like, hold on, y'all hear that? We're gonna stop the podcast. Hold on, what's that? It's you outside and shit. I'm like, oh hell no, man. Nah, but I mean, it's cool. I want. When it comes to this year, I just want everything to stay consistent. I definitely want to see what you got going on. I got a couple other people that are going to do something with me too, as far as like other content, because that's kind of what I'm moving forward to. I'm going to do a website, so I'm going to be trying to host podcasts on my website and stuff like that. So it's dope. This year for me is, like I said, is to get Ann from behind, get her from riding shotgun to driving this motherfucker, get her a co-host, keep the shit rolling, so I could stick my hands, no pun intended, in a lot of other shit, so that I could do more, because I want to have. This year's the year that I'm going to establish my multimedia company, and which is already established. But what I mean by that is that I'm gonna have more entertainment on that multimedia company rather than just the podcast. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be doing shorts, gonna be doing mini movies, gonna be doing internet content, interviews, strictly music type shit and all other kind of stuff. So it's pretty dope. Looking forward to that.
I enjoy watching your vlogs.
Appreciate it, yeah. But I'm gonna be doing other vlogs for other people though, with other people. It's gonna be dope. Like I could show y'all better than I could tell y'all, put it that way. So you're gonna have to just find out. But that's the thing. I know the podcast is coming. Shout out to Britt, our resident mental health specialist. She's gonna be joining us a lot more. So we could, keep the ball rolling. It's No Invite, episode 114. We talked about fucking New Year's and shit, but we kind of missed Christmas though. So how the fuck was your Christmas?
It was okay. It wasn't. I made tamales.
You did.
I made
and they were pretty fucking good. I was told.
No, don't even I was told.
I was told. No, yeah. But you know what though? That's the more honest opinion that you could get from anybody, because, like, I knew you're my folks, and I told you I was going to be brutally fucking honest, and I was.
I was looking forward to that.
but you kind of got like the blind taste test. To where they just gave you an honest opinion about how they felt. I didn't tell them who they were from until after. They were just there with a bowl and they started getting into them and start eating them. You know what I mean? So, I mean, which I should have expected. You know what I mean? But so they said they were good. So that right there is, that should be like that you're on the right track. That right there, I think, is just as good as my word, because of me personally, because it was a blind taste test. No, they didn't know whose it was. They could have been like, "Oh, those weren't good at all," and I'd have told you. They'd be like, "Yeah, you know what I mean?" But hey, they look good. The most important thing that I love about them, and this is what I want you to never change, is they had just the right amount of meat in there, because a lot of times them fucking tamales be all dough and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's what I don't. That's when I was making them. I was like, slap that meat on. You know what I mean? Like, if it don't slap, it don't matter. Like,
well, I think it's schmack. It got a schmack for its food is schmack, because slap is music. You're smacking that meat on there, huh? Terrible. See, some
Sorry,
secret as tamales, and you just defiled it right now. Like, Like, how dare
That was
you?
my first time smacking some meat around. So I'm sorry. Let me get it straight for the next time.
Correct yourself. But
Yeah, so that was my favorite part, really. And I heard others say that they were good too. And the way that I fed them to people is I told them.
See, this is why you can't be joking around, because then everything's a fucking joke after this shit. Choose your words wisely.
Oh, I do.
You did it on purpose, didn't you?
I do it all on purpose.
Yeah. But so you were saying that people were happy. How were people reacting to them though? They really
I told them,
liked
I said, check it out. These were my first time ever making tamales, like all by myself, like everything besides the masa, right? Like I had to go and get that pre-made.
But pre-made, yeah. I mean, but that skill's just making them, period, even with the masa pre-made, because it's not like you just put them together and they just fucking, you know what I mean? It's nothing.
Yeah, but I told them, I said that this is my first time making them, and like be ruthless to me, like tell me. And everybody said they were really good, so I was really proud of myself. I went ahead and made some chile verde with the leftover pork and stuff, and fucking feeling real Mexican.
Yeah, look at Hot Mama keeping the motherfucking traditions lit, making tamales great again. You feel me? And we're just saying, like, we're just talking about, like, if you don't do it, you'll, you know, and you went, there you go, you went and aced it on your first try. All right, don't you fucking change though, because when I find out, I'm gonna find out. And let me find out that they ain't fucking good and everybody's gassing you up, because I'll be I'll be the most ruthless fucking critic ever. But I'll be real though. I'll be the realest ever though. So
be nice to me. Don't cry.
Fucking Ann. It could be worse. Could be Ann. You know, Ann is brutal. She don't give a fuck. So
that's why I didn't drop any off at her house. I wasn't ready for that feedback. No. Is she ready?
Hell no, she ain't ready. She's not the bullshit.
I'm
gonna remember that shit, Ann. The first fucking episode of the new year, the new season, and you out here beating your kids. No, I'm just kidding. and you rather be beating your kids than being online with us. No, I'm just kidding.
I put my boy to sleep right before I came down. I'm like, let's go.
And hella tired. No, I'm just kidding. And we just playing, y'all. Ann ain't like that. She's a good mother. You know what I'm saying? We
She's
just talking shit.
Man,
we just, while you dick sick and player hating ass, bitch ass, mark ass, son of a bitch ass suckers. You know what I'm saying? It's talking all that shit all the time. You know, don't. Like I said, this is jokes, comedy. Look us up when you look up the podcast. We get on here and we crack jokes. But your dry ass pussy, you probably never know what that is. That shit got you fucked up.
They don't eat pineapple.
They don't. They definitely don't eat pineapple. Bitches be eating Mickey D's and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm high. And I'm about to smoke another one too. Yeah.
How was your Christmas?
Christmas was cool. You know, that's just for the kids, you know, and it's like I said, it's just a reason to see family. Didn't get to see too much family, but you know, Christmas was kind of manny, you know what I mean? It was like, you know, the weather was kind of manny, and you know, I just chilled. No, it was cool though. I can't complain. We did an unconventional Christmas. We ended up going and getting buying pupusas and other food, you know, to eat for dinner, and we didn't eat like sit down dinner all buttoned up and shit. We're like, yo, food is here. Eat whenever you fucking want to. We watching football because it was football on Christmas and shit. So, you know, that's kind of like entertainment for some. And I got really fucking high. And the only thing is that I wish I had some shrooms, because I would have been I'd have been out there. You feel me?
Got you.
I'd have been flying. But you did but it was cool. I can't complain. Christmas was cool, and then New Year's was the same. It was it was raining like a motherfucker, cats and dogs on New Year's, and I wasn't trying to drive nowhere, so I was like, fuck all that.
Were you awake at midnight?
I was drinking tequila, smoking my weed. I smoked like a fucking 5-gram joint to the face.
I see your joints, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could just smoke fat like that.
You can. That's the thing.
Can't. You want to do this shit over Zoom?
You guys smoke big, man. Shout out to Dope Flavor. Shout out Cali Dope Smoke. Shout out to all my guys that get that weed.
See, you got all the best friends.
Hey, you know what? I'm not trying to act like I'm that guy, but you know, I'm just happy. I told you I'm the Forrest Gump of this shit. I just find myself in the most crazy places with all the cool people on some real historical shit, and it's just me. You see me in the background. You feel me? Drinking a Dr. Pepper, smoking a joint. You feel what I'm saying?
That's legit for sure.
I mean, that's the best way I could describe it. You know, that's just it. I'm just a fortunate person. You know what I mean? God
Maybe I'll have my day one day too.
You do have your day because I'm that guy. I'm your friend
I'm your friend.
I'm your friend that has, you know, smokes a lot of weed and shit. So I'm just saying, you are fortunate. You just don't know it. Take these blessings, receive these blessings, and act like you know. And if you don't know, now you know.
I'm done with you.
Scumbag.
Hey, my New Year's was lit though. My New Year's was lit. Like,
what'd you do?
It was so much fun. I went out of town and I partied so hard, and not super hard because I don't party super hard. I just partied enough, like a nice mom level of partying. Does that make sense?
You know what? Everybody's fucking caliber of partying is different. So while you say it's a mom partying, it could be like fucking rock star partying for somebody else. So I'm gonna take your word for it. For you, okay? Because like I learned a long time ago, my homeboy's tolerance when he would say, "I eat this edible, bro." I mean, I only eat one of these and I'm cool, and then I'd eat it, and that shit would have me fucked up. So I know everybody's tolerance is a little different. So mom, you said mom partying, okay?
Mom partying. It was mom partying. It wasn't too loud. I wasn't taking shots or anything. I couldn't do that. Yeah, just a whole bunch of dancing.
That's what's up. Now, did you? What's one of your New Year's resolutions? Do you have any?
Yeah, actually, this year I do. I usually don't because I think they're bullshit, and it's not necessarily a New Year's resolution. Just a goal, okay? It's just a goal. It should be
an all-year resolution, like
So this year I plan on doing a handstand. Like I could do a headstand already, no problem. And I've been fucking around with that for years. And so it's time to level up. Are you talking about with yoga?
Or just in general? Or just like for the fuck of it, for shits and giggles, for funsies?
It's all for funsies. For funsies. We're just going with that one.
Okay, it's for funsies.
No, for I gotta get stronger muscles, and so that way I can hold myself up, right? Because I can hold myself up on my head, no problem. But my arms need to become stronger. So I'm gonna that's gonna be my goal this year. I'm gonna do it. You're gonna see me vertical, be pussy popping on a handstand.
She gonna be walking. You gonna be walking.
I don't know if you'll see that part. I don't know,
to you
but
with the pussy out trying to get you.
Manifest that for me.
I got you. I'm picturing that with you. You know what I'm saying? Let's put that in the universe. You're already out there. Look, the universe is right there. So you need to just direct that to behind you. Like, so that's dope. I'm with that. I'm happy and I want that for you in so many ways. For all the ways you want it for yourself. So, you know what I mean?
Thanks.
You're fucking Ann, bro. Terribly disappointed in Ann. But what else? What else is your New Year's resolution?
No, that's my only one. I'm more of like
the buck stops here. That's it. This is all you're getting out of me this year. To 2023.
This is all I can focus on. I need to have one fucking goal. No, probably that in the podcast. Those are my goals this fucking year.
Everything else is on hold until further notice.
Bro, I'm literally trying to survive in this house with these children, okay? Like,
you see
that is a goal enough on its own, okay?
Clara, you got childrens.
I do. The girl is an angel, and really I could run a whole business and 2 businesses with her, and no problem. It's the boy. Yeah. He keeps me real fucking on his ass for sure.
You know, they say that there's like the second child is like a wild card. Like the first child, you kind of I'm not gonna say it's easy, but because everybody's different. But the first child kind of you know what you get, and then the second child is a wild card. Like you're like the second person that kind of confirmed that already. Like my friend was telling me the same shit. So he's just different. You thought you was gonna have it smooth, huh? You thought you was gonna have two little babies to listen, huh? And just do whatever they told.
I thought it was me. I'm like, ooh, I'm such a good mom. I was like, that's why my daughter is an angel, is because I'm educated.
Yeah. Ghetto.
Hey, and then the boy came and he made all the education go out the window. I'm like,
that's fucking hilarious. I mean, that's life though.
Legit told him, I said, if we would have had him first, we would have only had one kid. That's it. Like,
so after this, that's it.
I wouldn't have tested the waters. I would have been like, nah, thank you, Jesus. That's all I can handle.
You hear that, kid? You almost didn't make the cut.
Let him hear this. This is episode 114, son.
You're a miracle. You're a miracle, baby. Just know that. I hear you. No, that's real talk though. No, it's really a thing. Like when you say that though, because my friend, he has like 5 kids, and he said like, yo, he goes, the first one, that's because your first one kind of grows up with you, in a sense, so you're kind of more careful, you're kind of more this, and I think it's because we have so much experience. The second time around, we kind of have a different approach. That it's like, or we try to do the same approach, like, oh, this shit is nothing, it's gonna work. Like, nah, no.
It's a completely different approach. I swear. I legit be telling Grace, like, hey, watch the boy real fast, I'll be right back. Like, I don't know that I would tell a 4-year-old or something to watch Grace when she was young, because I was more protective, like she was my first baby. Like that first year was so hard. I never worried so much in my whole life before having her. And then the boy came around. I'm like, oh, he'll be fine with a blanket or two. Like, it's okay. Yeah. Just put it in there.
Off, kid.
Yeah, you're not bleeding.
And I mean, we might have cracked the code right now, because I kind of feel like that's what it. And it's not that you don't care; it's that you have more experience. You're more comfortable. You're a little. So they kind of they might be even a little tougher because of that. You know what I mean? Because you have more experience. You're more comfortable. You know what you're doing more. So that's dope. I mean, I don't know. Well, I thought Ann was gonna be back, but looks like Ann's gone. She's gone, yo. Yep. So, yeah, the New Year's here. I don't have really too many resolutions other than just to. Well, I do got them, but it's like, to me, the New Year isn't really my starting point for those things, or like, oh, I gotta come up with some new ones, because to me, I'm constantly, every fucking day, every part of the year, I'm constantly trying to innovate, trying to get better at everything, not just this fucking podcasting or this music or whatever, but just as a person in general, my mind state. When you get older, you start to see things differently. I'm trying to get my business acumen up. I want to be more organized in that arena, and that's kind of what I've been working on. So it's a year-long thing. The New Year's is a cool milestone, but to me, the hustle never stops. The hustle continues. Regardless. 24/7, 20 whatever the fuck million light years away. Buzz Lightyear and all them motherfuckers, they know the same shit that I know. Is you gotta get your ass up and hustle, because it ain't gonna come to you. You feel me? And shout out to me for the sick reference. I'm the reference god. One resolution I do have for this year is I'm gonna stop being so damn humble. Some certain times you're gonna just hear me talk my shit and flex. And just know that if I do, I mean it. I said what I said, and it was some real motherfucking shit. Because we, like I said, our conversation earlier, we gotta act like we deserve it, and not only act like we deserve it, but appreciate it, because we do deserve it. But then sometimes we gotta let people know that we deserve it. So a lot of times, people are gonna treat you how they think you treat yourself. So you're down on yourself a lot, they're gonna be like, oh, she don't give a fuck, so or he.
Totally. That one, I learned that one, that like how you like treat yourself is how others are gonna treat you. You treat yourself with respect, you're gonna get respect. You treat yourself disrespectfully, and you're gonna wind up with a whole lot of disrespect, damn near, like
a whole lot of goddamn disrespect.
Whole lot of
it. It's like they say, we teach people how to treat us, and if we allow shit, we put up with shit, and then that's what we're gonna get is shit. But my thing is that oh look, here we go, we got Ann. Hold on. SMH. Shaking my head. All that. Good thing, you weren't driving this podcast or nothing, because who the fuck knows what would have happened, All we know is that we seen a cloud of smoke and the chair turn around and she was gone and she ain't come back after that.
Listen, Linda. I had a little emergency I had to take care of, but I'm back and better than ever. I feel like, don't get me wrong, I love being a mother, but sometimes I think the kids don't want me to be great. So,
it's not the kids don't want you to be great. It's just that, with greatness comes a lot of responsibility, like two kids. What I mean? With great power comes great responsibility. And it's hella funny that you jump back in and talk about that, because we were just talking about kids and, like how different the personalities are between your firstborn and your second.
Do you notice a difference? And like, what kind of difference do you notice between the firstborn and the secondborn, if you do notice the difference?
My firstborn is so much like me. It is almost annoying. Like the whole gotta have the last word. I just need to explain myself. And he articulates himself very well. So he's just so much like me. Whereas baby girl, she's a lot like she don't really want to get in trouble. She does talk like me, like she got a smart mouth, but she will push the limit just enough to avoid the whooping. And the boy, he's like full throttle, foot on gas. He do not care.
He don't care where he find himself. He's like, oh, I've been across the line a long time ago.
Yeah, he's the person you would be like, don't touch that. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Like,
and you know what? That's actually the opposite of what we were just talking about too, because it's like I got a friend and she was even saying for herself. I got a partner that he told me his first one was like, really, well put together, really listened, calm, stuff like that. And then the second one was just like totally different, and just totally on some other shit, you know what I mean? So yeah. I could dig it, and you missed a little bit, but you didn't miss too much. What I wanted to talk to you is just to bring you up to speed. We're also talking about what are your 2023 goals. You know what I mean? What is you trying to get done and accomplished this year?
Well, one of the things I already got accomplished. So, Issa Opulent Aesthetics is gonna do this "Fuck Your Fupa" challenge. So I have already ordered
fuck your fupa, or like just
no,
fuck your fupa?
Bitch, I don't like you. Fuck your fupa.
Oh, okay, because
like the fupa is the area, what a fupa is, right?
There, yeah, I know where it's at.
Just making sure.
It's like the overhang umbrella to the coochie and shit, right? It's like sometimes you got to get under. Like, what's happening? Yeah.
You got to lift it just a little bit.
Yeah, like what's up, girl? Or you should lay back and push it up.
But no, it's basically like people who want to do health and wellness. So one of the things, I found a vendor, and I have ordered some merchandise that will be in support of that.
That's dope.
I've been doing some training, so I have new services coming out. My real goal is to be my goal is to make 6 figures.
For sure.
And I feel like it is not hard. Like, I should be able to make more money than what I'm making at my traditional 9 to 5. And I know I can do it. So that's pretty much where I'm at. So between the podcast and the endorsements that's about to come, and the Issa Opulent Aesthetics, and then the merchandise that I sell, such as this hat.
Yeah, you definitely got to run those. You definitely do.
Yeah, where I let people know I don't chase, I attract. I just feel like I should not have to work for nobody. Like, I should not have no weirdo with her dead cat ashes sitting on the banister, irritating my spirit.
Some dry coochie non-fucking fruit eating ass bitch.
Exactly.
No,
like
some old
those...
dry mouth, old big face Benji ass bitch.
Oh my God, how'd you know she had a big ass face?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. You know, when I think of a hater, you know what I'm saying? When I think of a hater, sometimes I think of them, they look like this.
She looked like the mom from the Oblongs.
Damn. Were we just talking about that too? You just bring that up a long time ago? I said, that's terrible. You're a terrible person. You're a terrible person and you're all going to hell.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, when you are that invested in your cat, that lets me know you have nothing going for yourself. You should probably, I don't know, get your pussy life up. But whatever. But yeah, so that's really my real true goal this year is to be able to work because I want to, not because I'm obligated to go there. Like, there's so many different opportunities. Like you said, you know, a bunch of people we could be interviewing. Like, there's so many endorsement deals, different stuff, different sponsors that can come out of this, that it's like, working for y'all is just not on my list of things to do.
I like that.
My goal is to talk hella shit and then quit my job, like, at the company meeting.
Do the big fuck you.
Yeah, like, that's magical right there. That should bring tear to my eye just thinking about it.
The level of independence that I'm looking to have, like, I really like. So I don't know. I haven't told Hot Mama yet, but this job, the lady with the cat and the weird looking dog, she the only person I know with a dog who her dog like tongue never stops sticking out. It's weird, but whatever.
I can imagine the dog is gonna have like an underbite of a little bit.
Are we talking about haters or are we talking about something else? Because
listen. So we're talking about both. But what I'm saying is, at my job, like at my traditional job, like, I feel like this girl who's lying, by the way, they've allowed her, they moved me to like Fremont. So in my head, you want me to drive to Fremont, girl?
That's out.
Right. Okay. We'll see. So but to me, even this experience is it's not even that I'm upset about it, because I guess I'm realizing I'm not as invested in someone else's career. Like, for me, it's not a career. This is just a job, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not that invested to give a fuck. And so because I don't give a fuck, it just more refueled that I have to go hard, because a bitch lying on me should not be the basis for you inconveniencing my life. Yeah. Real talk. Like, no, you shouldn't be able to stop a bag. You shouldn't be able to inconvenience my life. Like, it should be like, oh, we have a contract together. Facts. Guess what?
Facts. Our
businesses are not in alignment. I don't think this contract is going to work, so we're going to just dissolve the contract, and I can get another one. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way life is going now, I just feel almost dependent upon the job, and I don't ever want to feel that way ever again. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Plus, they don't know.
Stupid bitch. It's my Tourette's kicking up. Sorry. I mean, when we talk about it.
So that's one thing. The other goal I have is I really want to move.
Where you want to move to, Ann?
Well, y'all know I want to move to Atlanta, but that's a whole different conversation. But I just want a bigger space. I want to be able to move into a bigger house, bigger space, and, live my best life. That's pretty much what my goal is. My true goal is to, I guess, not necessarily find, but establish a certain level of happiness that is like unfuckwittable. I feel like I'm not unhappy. I am happy, but different things that have transpired in my life, especially recently, has been able to penetrate my happiness. And I don't even like that. So, I had to take some sage, get my life together, like revisit.
Super sucker duck them haters.
Or make everybody hate me just because I'm still happy while I'm doing it.
I like that. I hope that everybody hates me too, because then it's just going to make me live my life easier.
Yes. Your hate sustains me. It makes me feel good. But no, I mean, I think personally, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, is I agree with you. You know, it sucks when you have to do certain things, or you have to have a job and working with people that you don't fucking like, or whatever the case might be, because then it's like at the end of the day, it's not the independence that you want. You know, you're not able to really function and move how you want to move. Most of us were never taught to be CEOs in school. We're taught to be good workers. So the idea of, you know, calling your own plays and being able to pay your bills and shit might seem unreachable to other people, but we know that it's possible. But it's not going to be easy, though. It's going to be a process.
No, it's not. So
it'll be a process, right? The process. You know?
Exactly. This is why I said I feel like I'm probably on maybe step 10
like
out of 100.
Slip that in there, huh?
Yes, always the plug. But I just feel like
always
I'm ready for step 30.
Jesus Christ. But okay, so look, this is the No Invite podcast. This is the first episode. Believe me when I tell y'all, we are going to be picking up a lot. We are going to be doing interviews again with more artists. I got a lot of artists coming up later on in the month as far as Zoom interviews. So I do want you to be present for those, and we're going to have to get on the same page and coordinate, because I'm going to need your expertise on this. Hot Mama, you know you always got a seat over here at the No Invite podcast, and I definitely want to congratulate you on the upcoming podcast that you are putting together. Her podcast is coming out next month.
Oh, we got a date? Wait, we got a date?
On Side Chick Day. You know,
so before the day after Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, she coming in with the side chick Valentine's Day. Okay.
You know what I mean? So she's definitely, congratulations to you on that. I just want to, when we talk about the process, you know, this is going to be our year to show people our process. Maybe we don't got to give them all the tricks of the trade, because sometimes you got to pay for that. You feel me? But, you know, with your real folks, you always share whatever you can, pass on knowledge and stuff like that. But this year I want people to know our process as far as the, what it's going to take and how, and where we're going to go with it. I want to see you getting ready pretty soon, because you said you're going to be ready for your podcast too. And so I am definitely looking forward to all that. We're going to make that shake and more. Any motherfucking shout outs, starting with Hot Mama? You got any shout outs for the new year, for this new episode, for the new season? Talk to me.
I'm so sorry. Maybe my internet is bad, or maybe yours was, but it was kind of choppy. And did you hear him or no?
Yeah, that was you, sweetie.
It's all you,
we are.
But anyways, just we're at the point where we're doing shout outs. So any shout outs for the new year? Anything you want to shout out the tie-dye page? How can they find you? All that good stuff.
Totally period tie-dyed period designs on Instagram. If you guys got it, awesome. But if not, then go follow me.
That's right. Any events coming up?
Oh yeah, there's a vendor event coming up. Good call. Sorry about that. What day is that vendor event? Oh, February 11th. February 11th, we're gonna have a vendor event. So you guys, I got some new things coming out. There's gonna be a whole bunch of hearts for Valentine's Day, because you know how I love to do my hearts.
That's dope. That's dope.
I have a question. Do you tie-dye thongs?
Do I tie-dye what?
Thongs.
Thongs?
Yes.
Like underwear thongs?
Like
can
underwear?
I have a tie-dye coochie?
Yeah, like underwear.
If it's cotton, I can tie-dye anything. It could be a thong, or it could be a hair tie, or it could be, as long as it's cotton. I dye cotton.
Okay. I got some cotton
or bamboo.
Don't bust out your cotton period panties. You don't want nobody want no big ass drawers with some fucking tie dye.
No, they not period panties. But I just thought about it. What if I could get like a cute panty and bra set, like she tie dye it?
I could do that. I could do like something cute on the nipples right there, and make it like a bullseye. I got some ideas. Bring me your cotton draws, but make sure that they're new though. I don't want any worn draws. I'm just gonna say that right now.
So let's give this disclaimer. I would never
Some people are foul, and you just gotta, you just gotta.
Like, hey, can you tie over this skid mark right here? Can you dye over it? Is there somewhere we could dye over this skid mark on my drawers?
No, I do remix clothes, right? So I'll allow people to give me their clothes, and I'll dye them. And I've gotten clothing before that smells really bad, and I have to, I'll usually put things through the wash first. But let me tell you, I don't want no smelly clothes in my motherfucking washing machine. I don't want to be washing other people's dirty clothes inside of my washing machine. I don't know. It's just like sharing a loofah or something. There's just some things I don't like.
Who shares a loofah?
I'm just saying don't. There's just some things I don't like to share. And a loofah and my washing machine are two of them.
That's right. Well, just two, huh?
So there's more. We're just going to start
there. They wash their coochie, and then you wash your coochie with the same coochie tab. That's
out.
We'll save that for the coochie tip segment of the podcast.
Hey, because I got a couple tips for them.
Yeah, I heard the fuck out of that. So any shout outs, where can they find you at, Ann?
So they can find me at, The Best Kept Secret. You could definitely find me on Instagram at _best_kept_secret, and then the number 1. Boop. And I will say, sir, I love you. So I'm going to give you the heads up. Mute me for today for 24 hours.
Okay, I appreciate you. I really...
Hot Mama, go check it out. I'm going to post it.
Terrible.
What?
Thank you for the heads up. No, I can't say nothing. Go and do your shit. Do your shit. As long as I'm not there, it's all good. As long as...
But if you want to get waxed, if you want all things esthetician-like, if you want to get the new merchandise that I got coming out, which is some workout yoga pants, but the yoga pants actually have an insulated...
coochie pocket.
Huh?
Insulated coochie pocket to keep your hot pocket.
No, but it does have a tummy pocket, so it's basically like a corset.
You can tuck your tummy in there.
Yeah, so it's like high-waisted yoga pants, and it's basically to help you. It's insulated in the stomach area to help you sweat. So any girl that you talking to that wear these, understand that her pussy is gonna be sweaty because she's gonna be sweating from her stomach. So
it don't matter, because before we do anything, she gotta go and wash that shit. You better go, soak that motherfucker. Period.
Okay. So you wouldn't do no fresh off work, fresh from the gym. Oh my God, you look so sexy, you glistening. Just a quickie.
I would admire it. I would look at it and be like, damn, you look good. Now go wash your filthy ass. Go wash your fucking ass. Just if you want me to do what I want.
Well, so I do have some new merch. It will be here. So I'm super excited about that. But if you are looking for all things esthetician like facials, waxing, chemical peels.
Vajacials.
I love washing a good
You want to get your coochie scrubbed?
Yes, and all things body sculpting, all your body sculpting needs, you definitely have the opportunity to reach out to me at Anasa Opulent Aesthetics. That is Anasa_opulent_aesthetics. But realistically, you could go to any of my pages and find all my pages. And if you want to see something that's a little naughty, just for the women, go in my stories tonight, because I just found a new friend. He's not my friend personally. Let me make sure that part is clear. But it was just weird that, how do I say it? He's like an old friend, but a new friend. But then he randomly sent me a video that was like, oh my God, friend, I knew there was a reason why I was supposed to talk to him, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And he gave me vibes that I was like, So.
Wait, you're about to share some videos that your friend sent you?
I feel like
scumbags. See, I said.
In my defense, he shared it with me on a social platform. Therefore, it is not a secret. What? And yeah. And so what I did was he also posted it himself. So the one he sent me, you push it and then it disappear or whatever.
Are you talking about Snap?
No, I'm talking about Instagram.
No, I don't know what you're talking about then.
So when you send somebody something, you can make it so that it won't.
Oh, yeah.
It'll only show once.
Yeah.
So you sent it and you only showed me once. And I was like, what kind of weird ass shit is that?
Okay. This, I don't know what this got to do with the shout outs, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all could go ahead and powwow and huddle up after this.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I went on a tangent. But I'm just telling you for all the ladies.
I was hella right there for it all too.
I knew you weren't gonna stop this shit, so I had to step in. Like, hold on, let's keep this shit rolling. Like, go ahead. Is that it? Is that all for the people?
Yes, and to just be on the lookout because we trying to get some shit popping.
Y'all already know it's gonna go down this season. Believe that. We ain't doing nothing but trending upwards. We are never ever falling back unless we have to. We're always going to move accordingly. This is the Knowing by Podcast Season 4, The Process. I am Blaze One Diz. We got the best kept secret and hot mama in the building. Episode 114. We're going to keep counting them up like everything else. You can find us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast. You could also go to our YouTube channel. If you really want to talk shit and slander us, we see it there first. So go to the YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe if you a player. And if you a hater, go on and lurk. Get your lurk on, bitch. You know what I mean? But we working. No matter how much you lurk, just know that we work. You feel me? So with that being said, man, like I said, you could go to the YouTube channel and subscribe at RiBirth Media Films. That's RiBirth Media Films. In 2023, if you're a hater, you can suck a whole motherfucking dick because you a bitch. And we're gonna keep it rolling like we always fucking do. Cause I was telling them, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna stop being so fucking humble this year. I doesn't mean I'm gonna be a bastard and treat people bad, but now I'm gonna be that guy though, where I'm talking my shit a little bit more, just because I'm tired of the dumb shit and I'm tired of people thinking that the shit is fucking, it's just all good. It ain't all good, motherfucker. But anyways, with that being said, it's the Known by Podcast. I hope y'all have a wonderful fucking day. You see my bipolarism going up and down real quick within a matter of seconds. Your boy could snap at any moment if he needs to.
That's why he shouldn't fuck with you. You try to be humble. Man, you snap and stay far.
Exactly. I'm just a good guy gone bad. I definitely ain't gonna ask you for advice because you ain't gonna stop me, motherfucker.
At all.
But anyways, y'all have a blessed night. We're gonna keep this shit rocking. We'll see y'all next week.